Hey guys, I'm back, and today I have a new custom LEGO minifigure showcase video. Finally, after a long hiatus of whatever life was making me do at the time, I am finally back with two new custom LEGO well, maybe not new. They've kind of been around for a little while. But I have two new LEGO minifigures new to the channel, at least. I have Peacemaker and Vigilante from the DC show Peacemaker. These were made a while ago, and I just got around to recording the video now because I'm recording the video a while ago. When you're seeing this, I don't know when you're seeing this, but it's probably like a month ago when I recorded the footage, but I got back from, college classes ended, so yeah. Here I am recording videos, and I am really happy to finally be showcasing these guys. Just a quick reminder, if you don't follow my Instagram, please follow the Instagram, because I'm way more active on there than I am on here. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it with these two new custom LEGO minifigures. Okay, so jumping in with the first character, the first figure that I made out of these two, which was Peacemaker, obviously the main character in Peacemaker. This figure was relatively simple, all things considered. This is actually an upgraded figure of a previous Peacemaker figure that I did a while ago. I didn't post it here on YouTube because I just didn't think it was that good or that worth posting. So go check it out over on my Instagram. Instagram's just Juicy Customs, no caps and spaces, and you can find all the figures that I made over there. But basically, this figure is really simple. Everything's pretty self-explanatory. Everything was painted except for the eyes. I actually used MGF's face painting tutorial. I'll put a little card right up there in the corner. You can go check it out. I also use that for the Dear Evan Hansen face tutorial. So yeah, or for the face paint, I use this tutorial. So yeah, I'm really happy. My favorite thing with this figure is definitely the blood splatter. I am so happy with how this turned out. I just sort of put dry. I took a dry brush and then just splattered red paint on there like that. This one's green, but whatever. And I'm really happy with how this turned out. The gun is, I don't even know the type of gun. It's a brick arms gun. And then I took another brick arms gun, cut the suppressor off of that, and glued it onto this gun and painted it silver. And I'm really happy with that. I was going to make another Peacemaker helmet, but I figured that since he spends most of the time in the show without his helmet on, I figured that I didn't really warrant making a new helmet. And I just used this hairpiece for his hair because I thought it worked pretty well. I don't know what hair this came from. It's the same hair I used on my Gordon Ramsay figure from 2018. So yeah, if anyone remembers that, good job for you. You've done your homework. But yeah, I just used white legs, red torso, painted everything, and I'm really, really happy. This face is actually modeled after one of his, a look in the Suicide Squad in the movie, but I just threw it on this Peacemaker figure. So yeah, I actually did have a helmet from my other version of Peacemaker. This is the only thing left of that version of Peacemaker I made. It's this shitty little helmet. So yeah, I don't think it's that good. It's whatever. So yeah, that is pretty much it with the Peacemaker. I am so happy with how this figure turned out. One little thing I forgot to mention is the collar around his neck. That was a pain in the ass to paint. It goes all the way around. So yeah, I am very happy with Peacemaker, and the bulk of the video is going to be talking about Vigilante. So yeah, speaking of Vigilante, let's go move on to Adrian Chase. Okay, so next up is Adrian Chase, the Vigilante. This show is incarnation of Vigilante. I know he was in Arrow, but yeah, I personally loved this version. He was almost like a Deadpool type character. He was really funny. He was a little bit annoying at first, but he ended up being my favorite character in the show, along with Economos. I feel like Peacemaker was the weakest part of the Peacemaker show. Anyways, so yeah, this figure was way more complicated than it looks. Way, way, way more complicated than it looks. I'm actually going to talk about him in layers because it doesn't really work talking about this top to bottom. So the first layer was just paint. It was just painted. All of this, all of the blue and the little belt and stuff like that. There was no sculpting on the legs. But then, after they painted that, these are two fabric straps that go all the way around the figure onto the back. The back is pretty shitty. I just couldn't find back reference until this is completed, so whatever. They go all the way around, and those are fabric straps, and I was going to put little gun holsters on there, but this didn't work out. So yeah, his gun is I don't know what this gun is. It just looked like the gun he had in the finale. So yeah, I'm just going to take that out of his hand and put it down there. So yeah, now we can get back to looking at the figure. So yeah, and then after all that fabric work, I sculpted his shoulder pads on there, and I think they look really good. I actually think I did a pretty good job. I don't really like sculpting that much, but oh god, I just finished this figure with a big sculpt that I'll give you a little sneak peek of at the end of this video. But I think it turned out really well. The face was the CMF face from this Spider-Man, actually, from this CMF Spider-Man, and I just painted some glasses and redid the eyebrows, and I think it looks a lot like Freddie Stroma's Adrian Chase. The dagger or machete on the back of his torso is a Brick Arms hunting knife that I glued on there. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Self-explanatory does not mean easy. But I just painted the legs, painted everything, and the hair was actually from my Stan Barber hair from my figures from I'm Not Okay With This. I didn't finish those figures, so I was like, oh yeah, this hair. Basically, it was a Hobbit hairpiece, and that I just cut the side out of there. I used scissors and pliers and whatever, and cut the side out of, and then shaved it down, and I think it looks like his hair. So, yeah, this is my LEGO Adrian Chase. I said the bulk of this video would go into explaining it. This video is not that long. But, yeah, I really like how this figure turned out. I think the paint job came out really smooth, and I got a new satin black, and I painted him in that. So, yeah, that is Adrian Chase, a.k.a. Vigilante, a.k.a. my favorite representation of he's probably neurodivergent. I really like his character. One more thing I forgot to mention with Adrian is that he actually has an alternate face that I made for him. Although I do like this face, this Freddie Stroma likeness. I like it a lot. But I did make his mask, and honestly, I don't like it that much. I think it's good, and I think it gets the job done, but I definitely like this a lot less than the Freddie Stroma face. I really wish I just sculpted the visor instead of just painting it, and I just sculpted over a minifigure head. So, yeah. Now that I have that out of the way, we can go wrap up this video, because my camera is dying. Holy shit. Okay, and that should just about do it for this video. I am so happy to finally be making videos again. There were a few things I wanted to talk about, so I'll do a whole nother video about plans for the summer. But I want to put out more videos. I am going to try and go to Brick Fair this summer. I have registered already. I just need to get a hotel room. So yeah, I'm going to try to come to Brick Fair, and hopefully, let me know in the comments if you'll be there. So, because I'd love to meet some of you guys, love to see you guys again. So, and also, I created a Discord server, and it's really popping off lately, and we need more people to join, because it's a really nice place. So, I will drop the link to the Discord server in the pinned comment and in the description. And, yeah, I just wanted to actually, I should have prepared better. I wanted to give a sneak peek at one more Suicide Squad figure, two more, actually, that I finished. These are going to be the next Suicide Squad showcase, him and him. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Is there anything I'm missing? There probably is. Suicide Squad project is going along really good. Most of those you guys have seen. I have more figures. I have a couple YouTuber figures, a musician. I made a quick Moon Knight figure. Miss Marvel. First episode was fantastic. I have a Miss Marvel figure that I made. But all of these will be on Instagram way before they hit the channel, if they even hit the channel. But yeah, so hope you guys like these figures, and I will see you in the next one. I don't know when that'll be, but I will see you in the next one. Alright, bye.